Hi Tony, this is Steve with Ideal Classic Cars, and this is our 1937 Chevy step-side truck. I'm going to do a quick walk around in here in the garage and then move it out in the sun for you so you can really see how the paint shows. But while we're here, I want to go ahead and show you this motor. This thing is chromed out and badass, man. Look at this. The attention to detail is ridiculous. Got the braided stainless steel lines everywhere, chrome 4-in-1 headers on either side, MSD ignition, air conditioning, always something great to have here in Florida. Power brakes. I mean, this thing is awesome, and power steering down there. Go ahead and move over to the other side. As you can see, very beautiful job on this truck. And here we are with it out in the sun, and you can see how this paint is just set off with those ghost flames out in the sun. Absolutely love how they did that. It's getting real tight on it here. Told you I was going to show you this paint up and close so you know exactly what you're getting into, and that's exactly what I'm going to do here for you. Pardon a little bit of dust on it here, but there's a real good shot. Beautiful. Going to go ahead and work down the side of the truck here, show you everything, including my shadow on it. Sorry about that. See those ghost flames come all the way into the back of the fender. And here's that wood, or wannabe wood. Beautiful airbrush work down the side here. Looks just like wood from up just about a foot away, but you don't have to worry about the maintenance that would come with wood or a vinyl wrap on it. As you can see, there's no rust here on the end of the drip rail into the roof, and no signs of Bondo that we can find. Move down here into the bed area. Get a good shot of the reflection off of this. Look at that. And you can see that there's some very minor blemishes, like this one right here. Super small, easy fix for any competent paint guy. But overall, beautiful condition and priced correctly. You know, this thing, if it was a perfect show car, it'd be about a $40,000 truck like our black cherry one. But again, you know, we know it's not perfect, and want to show you everything we got. We got the wood grain here on the back. Again, beautiful work. Does have the rear lights and turn signals that all function. I'll let you hear the exhaust here. Nice quiet rumble to it. You can see the reflection in that paint is absolutely immaculate. Move up the passenger side here. Again, the wood grain across the back. No rust around the lower portion of the window in the rear. Moving forward here, and we'll check out the ghost flames here on the right side going up the fender. Again, beautiful reflection in this paint. All the bright work on the car seems to be in excellent condition. No pitting, no signs of rust on it. We'll get in real close on it here for you. The only other paint blemishes that we found is somebody had set the hood up here on the deck, put a little couple notches in here. Again, very easy fix for a competent paint guy. Same on this side here. Again, we have priced this truck accordingly. And overall, you know, once you're right here, I'm about 3-4 feet away from the truck. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and show you under the tonneau cover back here. It is custom fitted. Get this pulled off here for you. You can see that it's a stained wood bed. Even has some of the trophies that he's won with the car. Couple service shop manuals. Here you go. This was one in 2009, 2008. Again, you can tell that this truck really stands out in a crowd. I absolutely love the color he chose. And again, I'll show you the wheels here up close. Love the color match on them. You can see the disc brakes in there. Move to the back. And over on the passenger side here, very good condition. No bias ply tires on it, so it won't follow the road. This is steel belted. As we move inside, you can see the attention to detail that was put into this truck. I love the tweed cloth interior that they did on it. Really, really nice. Matches the seat, has a Chevy emblem matching the exterior of the truck in it. Beautiful wood grain steering wheel. And the dash, although it looks like wood, is more awesome airbrush work on it. And the gauges were definitely a perfect fit for this year truck. The stereo in it is actually about a $500 stereo system. Really nice. It's got the Pioneer 3-way speakers down there on either side. You can see even up underneath the dash is really clean. It's some areas that you know, most guys don't really pay attention to. The fuse box is easily located right there. You can get to everything you need. No rat's nest of wires. The other cool thing is power windows. Power windows that work. Yeah, I'll show you the driver's side one here as well. Very nice. And as you can see, this is a true cold start right there at the temperature gauge. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Tony, as we move underneath, you can see that this truck is absolutely beautiful both on the top and underside. I'm going to go ahead and work up the driver's side here so you can get a good look at what you're getting into. As you can see, the frame is in beautiful condition, no signs of rust, rot, or repair. So move along the exhaust, fairly new looking. Move along here, and you can see too there's disc brakes in the front, another feature that is absolutely beautiful to have on a truck that you're going to drive a lot. Beautiful front suspension in this thing. We'll move down the passenger side here. Again, you can see that the frame rails are in excellent condition. You can get a good look here at the motor and transmission. It is a turbo 350 in this one. While not an overdrive transmission, he did it right with highway gears in the back end, so you're not spinning crazy RPMs to actually go use the car. It will cruise at 70, and you'll see that here shortly. All right, let's go for a ride. I'm just going to kind of narrate to you what's going on in the cab as we're driving. Currently, we've had the truck idling for about 5 minutes with the AC on. It is incredibly hot here in Florida, as I'm sure you know. But temperature's sitting right at about 170 degrees. Voltage is 13. Oil pressure is sitting a little above 50. Everything seems to be beautiful. The speedo is working. And we're cruising up here at about 45 miles an hour. We're a little low on gas, so we're going to pull over and get some gas real quick and go for a little longer ride. Love the way the brakes and steering are in this. No effort whatsoever, but not too much assistance to the point where it's darty around the road, you know. A lot of guys, they'll have the power brake set up to where you barely touch the brake pedal and it just, you know, locks the tires up, and I hate that. Man, I love the way this thing shifts. A lot of guys set them up to shift really firm and it feels great for about 2 minutes, and then you drive around town and realize, man, this just isn't fun anymore. Doesn't seem to follow the road at all when going over the ruts from lane to lane. Seems like he set up the suspension very, very nice. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get into it just a little bit here, probably about half throttle, show you how it picks up and downshifts. Beautiful sound on this thing, beautiful. Downshifts without any drama whatsoever. I gotta say, it's pretty comfortable in this cab. It feels to be about 78, 77 degrees inside, just the way I like to keep my house. Man, I'll tell you what, driving along and seeing the reflection off those ghost flames on the hood never ever gets old. It's hard to even keep your eyes on the road with that in front of you. I gotta say, this is probably one of the nicer driving trucks that we've ever had in here. They really set this thing up well. gonna go ahead and pull over here and get the camera inside so you can see everything that I'm seeing. Alright, now you've got the best driver's view that I can possibly get for you here. Hope you like it. I'm gonna go ahead and take off. Make sure nobody's coming. As you can see, the steering's very light, but not floating around like a Cadillac or anything. Steer here with just 2 fingers. The truck actually doesn't ride harsh at all, which is unique to one of these. They normally beat you up a little bit because guys will have too thick of leaf springs in the rear end or too tight of springs in the front. You know, they set it up to tow like ridiculous loads or just don't really know what they're doing. And the guy that built this did it very, very well. Even going over that bridge deck there, you can see the car didn't bounce around everywhere and go nuts. And we'll go ahead and come to a stop here. Get in a little bit so you can see the pickup. Secondary's opening up right there. Plenty of power on tap, plenty of power. What's smooth about it? Cruising along just about 60. You can see that we're sitting still at under 180 degrees, even with the air conditioner on. You're actually suction cupped to the window right now, so I don't have the windows open. We go ahead and do a braking test here at this red light. All right, hands off the wheel. As you can see, no pulling, perfectly straight braking. You gotta love the disc brakes on this thing. And I don't know if you can see the oil pressure gauge down there, but it's still sitting at about 25. Voltage is about 12.5. Battery's fully charged, still sitting below 180 degrees. Just a beautiful truck to drive. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with this. I've had it back and forth from our warehouse a couple times, but never really had a chance to drive it like I am now. And I gotta say, I'm very, very impressed. Yeah, and going over the cobblestone here, no rattles, no drama, no nothing. A very solid body, very solid doors. The doors aren't rattling when they're shut like a lot of trucks do. Here we go. Another thing I wanted to point out, I'm about 6 feet tall. I was expecting there to be a little less room in this truck than there is, but they did good having the seat all the way back as far as possible. You can see I'm not touching the steering wheel, moving my leg around, nor am I touching any of the gauges, dials, or anything else up on the dash, so there should be plenty of room for you. And that completes our test drive. I hope you like it. I'll talk to you soon.